Hello guys, welcome to my this video, and today in this Angular tutorial I will show you how to generate unique ID. So guys, unique ID is much important when we implement payment gateway integration, and some other time unique ID is needed. So it's a very important thing. In my JavaScript tutorial I had shown that, but if you haven't watched my JavaScript tutorial, so same thing here I will show. And in JavaScript I had shown how to generate unique ID using custom code. So in Angular you can write the same code, but if you haven't watched, so I will show the here also. And guys, in Angular there is package also, so I will show you the same thing, how you can use the package for generating a unique ID. So guys, here just first of all I will create a button, because when I will click this button, so that time I will generate unique ID. Button type is button, and here I will write a function is click, and here the function name. So function name you can write anything, so I have written func, but if you want then you can write anything. And now click, okay, button name is click. So now I will just copy this function, and in the ts file just here I will paste this one and curly braces. Okay, so now guys, here when I will click this button, so that time this function will be occurred, and here I have to be generate unique ID. So here I will write a variable var d, okay, but variable name you can write anything. And here I will write the pre-default JavaScript method that is called new date. So guys, new date, what it's written, new date returns a date, today's date and the time. I mean, suppose if I click right now, so today day, what is the date and which time I have clicked this button, so that will be written this new date pre-default JavaScript property. Okay, so now here if I console, first of all console d, so now if I save and open, here this button is created. So now if I click this button, so you can see it's written today's date, because today is, you can see here, Tuesday, November 23 2021. This is today's date. Okay, and the time when I clicked, so 17:53:18. okay, so this is today's date. So if you are thinking now how we can generate unique ID using date, so guys, date is always changeable, because here you can see now today is Tuesday, November, right? If I click tomorrow, so that time this date will be changed, it will be Wednesday, November 24 21. So date is always changing. Okay, but if you are thinking, suppose now if I click this button, so date will be same, because I'm clicking this button in the same date, so date will be same but time will be changed here, right? So that means when I will click, so I will get something unique date and time, right? Suppose if I click, if I remove this one, and now if I click the button, so now you can see Tuesday, November 23 2021, and here the time. Okay, if I click again, so you will find here it's changed. Okay, you can see it's changed. So if you are thinking tomorrow in the same time you will be click this button, so it will be the same, but tomorrow date will be changed. So that means something unique I'm getting by this date and time, right? So now this one I cannot use as an unique ID, so I have to be convert this into an ID. So how can do that? Just there is the method, another pre-default method. Here I will write get time. So get time method just converted this string value as an millisecond, right? So I will save this one, and here it will be refreshed. And now if I click this button, so you will find here the date and time, it's converted into a millisecond. So now this one I can use as an ID. You can see always number is different, so this one I can use as an ID, but ID is string, so I converted into a millisecond. So when I converted this one, so now you can see this is an number format, right? You can see when it's printed in console, you can see it's the blue color. So here I will use this one as an ID, so I will convert this into a string. So here the another pre-default method, that is to string. Okay, so now save, and the same number you will find here as a string value. Okay, so you can see now it's printed as in black color, that means it's a string, it's converted into a string. So this one we can use as an unique ID. When how many time I will click this button, so you will find it's generated a new ID, right? So this one you can use an ID. So this is custom code. Okay, but now I will show you how to use the package. Now maybe you are thinking that if we can generate unique ID using this custom code, so why we need to use package? So guys, here I want to clear one thing, that is, suppose same code you have written from your machine, okay, and from another machine you have written same code, and the same time same date you have pressed the two buttons from different machine, so you will get the same id, because same date and same time you have pressed from two different machine, right? So you will get in two different machines same thing. But guys, when we use package, so that time it's at the time to creating a new id, I mean unique id, it takes a machine ip address. So that means same code, if you open from your machine and some another machine, so that time it will take machine ip address, and machine ip address it's a unique, so that means it will be a unique id also, right? So that's why I will suggest to use package. So here I will show you how we can use package and what is the package. So here I will open the browser, and here just simply I will type npm euid generator. You can see this one. After that I will provide the link in my description, so you can go to the description and just simply you can click, so that means you will be redirect to the site npm package also, I mean you will redirect to here. So now guys, here you can see the command for installing this unique id. So I will copy this command, okay, and here just I will open a terminal, another terminal. I'm using Visual Studio Code Editor, so here is the benefit to installing something. But if you are using another editor, so you can simply open command prompt and install this simple command npm iuuid. Okay, it will just take a time to install. So here you can see installation is completed, so I will decrease the terminal size, and this terminal which I open for the installing command, I will delete this one because that's not needed now. Installation is completed. So guys, here you can see this is repository link, so I will open this github link, okay, and here you will find all the code. So I will scroll down this page, and here you can see all the code. So I have to import this one first of all. So I will copy this one, this line, and just I will scroll up, and in the ts file just here I will import, okay. But after that here you can see it's showing a error. So what I will do, just here I will hover, okay. So here you can see this is quick fix. So here you can see I have to be installed at the rate types uuid hi slash uuid, okay. So just simply I will open another terminal again using plus icon, and simply after that you have to install this command also, npm at the rate types uuid. I this one, this command you have to be paste in your terminal, and simply you have to press enter, okay. It will install the type of this uuid, okay, and after that error will be removed from here. So guys, here you can see installation is completed and error is removed from here, okay. I will scroll down this one, and again I will just delete this terminal, and now I will open, and in the github link here you can see this one I have to be used for creating a unique id, and here you can see the example. When I will use this one, so I will get this one, okay. So I copied this, and now here just I will remove this code from here, and here I will write another variable where uid, okay, any variable name you can write here, equals to this method, okay, uid4. And now I will just console this one and save, and now I will same way I will go to my project, and it's refreshing, and now if I click this button, so you will find some unique id, you can see here. So now this id is always be unique because it's taking our ip address for generating the unique id. So now previously if I would use the same code in the different machine and I would press the button at the same time, so you will get return, it will be written the same id because it's the same time, it was taking the time and date. But in this case it's taking ip address, so that means ip address always unique. If it is same code, if you it's write some other in other machine, so that time it will be always unique because ip address is different in another machine, right? So that's why a machine is laptop or desktop, whatever from where it will be open. So that I'm trying to say, and I hope you have understand this one. And if you find this video is helpful, so please like this video, and if you want to get more update in Angular, so please subscribe my channel also. And if you have any doubt, so you can comment in below, or you can write in Insta ID. I will try to solve your doubt. And this video asked me one viewers for making this video, so that's why I made this video. I hope it is helpful to you.